Hey, I'm Lindsay. I'm a snowboard instructor, but I'm taking the season off to go travel. So I'm going to teach you how to snowboard from the red sand dunes of Moine, Vietnam. So the first thing you need to know is a little lesson in gravity. It states that whatever is heaviest will be pulled down the mountain the fastest. It's totally cool if that's your front foot, but as you're beginning, you're going to start going a little faster than you want to. You're going to then panic and push back on your back foot, which then will pull you around the hill going backwards. Hilarious to watch, sucks to do. So when you're beginning to ride, what you want to do is basically play this balance game of keeping even weight distribution between your front foot and your back foot at all times. So you want to very, very carefully and controlled push back on your back foot so then you even out the board. You will be perpendicular to the mountain with your heels dug in and your toes up. That is the beginning of snowboarding. Basically not panicking and knowing the laws of gravity. Another beginning concept to learning how to snowboard is snowboarder stance. You want your ass engaged, your quads strong, your heels back, and your toes up. I know it sounds like you're having to pay attention to a lot, but when I teach my little kids who are 4 who know how to snowboard, I call it sitting in your magic chair. So it's like you're about to sit on a chair, you're squatting like so. That's gonna keep your board up and not hitting the snow, and your heels and the edge of your board into the snow. See how this is working? Yeah, it does. Once you have kind of mastered this idea of keeping your edge into the snow and your toes up, you're putting a little bit of weight on your front foot, and then as soon as that's a little bit too much, you're putting a little bit of weight on your back foot. And then as soon as that's a little bit too much, you're putting a little bit more weight on your front foot. What your upper body is doing while this is happening is pointing and looking in the direction you want to go. I'm pushing down on my front foot. I'm pointing to this sand dune, but to you guys will be a chairlift, and I'll be slightly going in that direction. When I start going too far or too fast, you even your weight back out. You stand like this in your magic chair, and then you push the other way. You push down on this foot, and you point at the bar, or whatever's on the other side of the chairlift. 2 super other basic things that I'm just going to go over really quick is finding out whether you are goofy or regular, and then knowing what your emergency brake is. The most important thing about snowboarding is knowing when you're beginning which foot which foot is in front. So if you are regular, your left foot is in front. If you are goofy, your right foot is in front. How do you find this out? Go put some socks on and go run across your kitchen floor and see when you slide which foot you put in front. Another way to figure it out is go take a jumping leap off of a sand dune or anything and see which foot you put in front. If it was both your left foot or both your right foot 2 times in a row, very easy, you're goofy or regular. If you went back and forth, you're thinking too much about it, basically. So what you want to do is have your friend come push you when you're not expecting it at all. Be like, hey dude, will you push me when I'm drunk or not paying attention or whatever? And when they push you, whichever foot you put in front is most likely your front foot on snowboarding. The reason that works so well is because you're not getting in your own head and thinking a lot about it. There you go. Another thing that you need to realize when you're on the snow, do not stop. So when you're going fast and you're freaking out, the first thing you need to do is fall on your butt. If you don't do it quickly, you're just gonna go faster and it's gonna hurt more. So no matter what, as soon as you're out of control, to not hurt you or hurt someone else, sit your ass down. Yeah, that's basically the beginning snowboarding. It's taught from the dunes of, keep in mind to say Morocco, but I'm definitely in Vietnam. I'll be coming with more tips, and if you guys have any questions, ask me, because I'll tell you. Perfect. Wow, that's not working out at all. It's covered in sand. Ow. Oh, I caught you. I caught you on a snowboard. I hope. On the red dunes of Moine, Vietnam. Yeah, it takes 17 million.